Yo, right here. Yo, right here in the webcam. Right here in the webcam. Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the FlexMind Network. I'm the original anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we got the webcam going on today, y'all. There's something going on with this camera right here that I'm not a fan of. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this battery, but you know, we got the webcam, you know? I was thinking about, you know what? I'm gonna let this charge. It might take a while, but I might have like 1-2 videos for you. Nah, we still doing 3 videos today. Fact. Promise. Last one, 9 p.m. Let's go. You know, with that being said, Drake is being a Now, what do you want me to say? He being a This is really true. You still dissing, bro? You still hurt? Your feelings hurt? Huh? Like, seriously, bro? Let's keep it a buck, bro. Like, if you want to cry, just get a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's just getting a little ridiculous at this point. And on top of that, I heard the flow didn't switch. So you still coming with the same shit. Ain't nothing changed. You still the same nigga thinking that you still on top. No, you're not. Honestly, your character's been in question. Let's keep it a full stack. You know, who are you as an individual? You don't know. Is your hair long, your hair short? You got braids, you don't? Who knows? But all I need to say is like, yo, if you're gonna make a track, bro, especially after the beef, you have to make sure that you have a heater on the way. Now, if Kendrick bitched you that bad to jump back into R&B with a little bit of rapping, then hey, bro, you a all right, let me stop. Let me take this seriously. Because there's something that needs to be said when it comes to this. I kind of was alluding to it. When you lose a beef, let's start there. Your career isn't technically done. Okay? It all depends on how you take the impact. And you clearly saw how he did. So, you know, that's that when it comes to him. But the thing about being an artist on the losing side, and you can take notes from Chris Brown because he's been on the losing side for years. You have to evolve your artistry. You have to. Because if you refuse to do it, then it just shows you're a one-trick pony. That's all it is. It's kind of sad to see how he moves, knowing that this is our guy in Canada, in Toronto. It's sad to see because you got to understand, as an artist and as the #1 artist, you are an influence onto the masses, onto other artists, you know? All those sad tracks you used to put out, people looked at that and said, I could do that too. You know, I want to do that. You are the leader of the new school. Fact. You know, you've led for so long. You know, you won your Artist of the Decade award. That means something. You know? I just find it so interesting that you refuse to evolve. You refuse to level up. You refuse to just add more to your penmanship if you really do right. Because it's just getting to the point where it's just like, it's the same flow, the same song damn near, for years on years on years with no switch up. What's wrong? What happened? This is the time to switch up. But if you choose not to, you know, then who are you really? Hey, look, y'all know I like to talk too much. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. It's just getting a little ridiculous. But, yo, y'all messing with the camera angle, bro? Y'all messing with this camera angle? It's kind of cool, no? Nah, for real, like, yo, my camera's here, so you're going to get this angle. You're not going to see much, but with the webcam, you can kind of see, like, my little shoe collection. You can kind of see, like, my little clothes hung up. Like, that white shirt right there is a part of one of the shirts that I got made, actually. Like I said in the Discord video that I dropped at the top of the year. You know, I'm a graphic designer. That shirt right there is one of my proudest designs. That one right there, the white one. One of my proudest designs, easy. And I made it for Black History Month about a couple years ago. But I'm not here to promote clothes. I'm just here to let you know, like, what we got in store, basically. But y'all know I like to talk too much, like I said before. So let's not waste no more time. This video is by KB Goes Live. Almost called you KB Smooth for some reason. This video is titled Drake, This is Kendrick Lamar, a New Leaked Song. Let's go straight into this video, okay? Let's go.
So I'm seeing this whole situation go viral on Twitter right now about these 3 songs that were just leaked from the upcoming Party Next Door and Drake album that is supposed to be coming out. Well, technically the songs in their entirety weren't leaked. There were 3 snippets that were leaked. And from everything I can tell, it was posted first by this account right here, Most Hip Hop Media, that only has like 72 followers, right? But it was posted here, and then it was
looks like a burner
by this dude right here, whose username is also Most
burner.
I'm assuming maybe he made this Most Hip Hop account as like a burner account, so that if the snippets got taken down, it wouldn't affect his main account. But it was posted here, and then it started getting reposted by a bunch of other accounts, like right here. This has caused it to get a little bit of traction, and like I said, it's been going viral. And the narrative that people are running with is that Drake dissed Kendrick Lamar in one of these snippets. Now, like,
trying to get the party lit. Is that supposed to be a take on Watch the Party Die? Like you're trying to shoot a little jab right there. Here's trying to get the party lit, bro. Really? After what Kendrick just did with Watch the Party Die? I hope this is not along the lines of what I think it's along. Because Watch the Party Die was directed to the industry and the nastiness and the negativity that goes on behind the scenes. By you saying I'm trying to get the party lit, says you're trying to bring it back. But at the same time, this is the same party that denied you when you tried to send shots with lawsuits to Kendrick. So that's clearly not true. So that only means that you're looking at this as face value. Probably meaning that you're either trying to simplify what's going on, or you never understood what Kendrick was trying to do with Watch the Party Die. And that in itself is a major problem if this is true. You know, this is all me like expressing my thoughts, like, you know, personal opinions. But a lot of times when it comes to my personal opinions, I make sure to make it neutral so people can understand what's going on. It's like, it's almost like a personal opinion, but at the same time, this could be what's happening, you know? So, I'm concerned with that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm concerned.
Like I said, there were 3 of them, and the first 2 were basically just like little R&B songs, which you would expect from P&D and Drake. Nothing spectacular going on in them, but in the third snippet, you can hear Drake rap off a rap beef. I'm trying to get the party lit, and obviously because these bars are coming after he lost the beef with Kendrick Lamar, that's his most recent beef, people are saying that this is him dissing Kendrick Lamar. Now, if you ask...
It's not good enough, man. If that's your standout bar from the 3 snippets, that's not good enough, bro. And I'm going to be completely honest, because what I was speaking to earlier, it shows that there has not been an evolution period. You haven't evolved. You know, on some Digimon shit, you never started spinning yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, in all seriousness, it just sounds like it's back to business as usual. In the literal sense, like usual business, as in, this is what I'm going back to. I'm going back to me. This is what me do. Nah, bro. You don't work no more. You got to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gotten to a point where it's just like, what is your goal with this, bro? What is your goal when it comes to the industry? Because Kendrick clearly has a goal, you know? But what is your goal? That's my question.
I think it's just more of Drake trying to brush it.
And getting the party lit is not a goal. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because everyone's doing that. That's the whole point of an artist. To get the party lit. So it has to be more than that, bro.
Off like it isn't bothering him, right? We seen him do that on the stream with XQC a couple of weeks ago, where he was like, I'm here, mind, body, and soul fully intact. In case you was wondering, you need facts to take me out, because fairy tales won't do it, right? Y'all remember that whole speech where he was kind of brushing the beef off? To me, this feels like more of that. It's just Drake brushing it off. He ain't really taking no shots at Kendrick right here like a lot of the blogs are posting, but he is referencing it. Now, I actually cannot play the songs for you guys because they did did get copyright struck. Right?
Right.
You go over to Twitter and you try to look at it, it'll tell you this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. So I can't play it for you here even if I wanted to, but what this did was kind of lend some credibility to the idea that these might be real leaks, because a lot of people were questioning if these leaks were even real in the first place, right? You have people like this right here saying this has one sound on all three. This must be fake. And on top of that, there was like a watermark playing in the background of each one of these songs that just said OV ho repeatedly, kind of like Kendrick Lamar did on Not Like Us, right? This is the sound right here. And it was just that repeatedly. And so you had questioning why that was there. Like,
I pray to God that's a watermark. Because he already tried it with BBL Drizzy and people laughed at you. Do you want people to laugh at you again, bro? No, seriously. Do you want people to laugh at you again? Because we will laugh, no doubt. What are you doing, Mo? We're probably like 7-8 months out right now on this. It's getting close to a year that this thing started, bro. From like that. But, bro, what are we doing, bro? This is crazy. This is so crazy, bro. This is so crazy because, you're supposed to be the great. You're supposed to represent Canada, and this how you representing us, bro? Oh, my God. Man, I don't know what he gonna do with his life, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, dude said OVO a watermark or actually part of the track, and I seen other people saying that it was a leaker's watermark. Right? So like when they send these songs out to people to listen,
I hope it's that
sample, they might put these watermarks on them so that if it gets leaked, they know who did the leaking. But then on the flip side of that, you have people like me wondering why would Drake watermark his own tracks with OVO? I don't know. It seems kind of weird, but it is some kind of watermark. It's not part of the records because it's on all three of them. Right? So all of that coupled with the fact that it was taken down in response to a copyright report, to me suggests that these leaks probably are real, they're genuine, and if they are, then I think this person right here makes a good point. They try and see if people mess with it or not, because if not, it ain't gonna get released. And look, I don't know if they do that in the industry or not. They leak their own music to see if people rock with it or not. First, y'all let me know. I don't know nothing about leaking music or nothing like that. I'm not in that whole sector of the industry. So
I'm gonna tell you this right now. When it comes to tracks being leaked, keep it a full stack with you, bro. People do leak tracks like that. They definitely leak tracks like that. It was better when it was on SoundCloud. When tracks were leaked on SoundCloud, and it just get like you gotta understand, when tracks were leaked on SoundCloud, I felt like it made things a lot easier for artists than how it's leaked on social media, because social media, there's so many judgmental minds and judgmental eyes out there, like with SoundCloud, that's one collective that the fandom love from an artist that follows them. They want to hear new music. And when, say for example, Lil Uzi dropped the track on SoundCloud, like something unreleased, people love it, people love it. Fact. Now, does it always come out as the same exact track? No. But you know what? It gives the fan... It's almost like OnlyFans before the time, because nobody was really sticking to SoundCloud like that. SoundCloud was literally like a free OnlyFans for fans of artists. When you really sit and think about it when it comes to SoundCloud, because you got to remember, nobody's really on SoundCloud. Only people that really follow DJs, as a very good example, people that follow DJs would follow the SoundCloud to listen to other snippets and other sets or other mixes that they would post that you can't find nowhere else. But in today's age, with how OnlyFans came out and really showed people this is what it means to be a real fan of something, the whole SoundCloud thing kind of faded out more than the OnlyFans thing. Because when you sit and think about it, artists can literally do the same thing that they do on SoundCloud on OnlyFans. Only thing is that they get money from it. For SoundCloud, it was more of like, I'm a dedicated fan to this artist and I love the music that they put out and I wish they put out more. That's what SoundCloud is for. You know? It's confusing for a lot that's out there, I know. But the main takeaway for this is that when it comes to leaking songs, social media works, but because there's so many people out there that can troll and be judgmental, it's not realistic. You know? The reason why I brought up SoundCloud is because it's more realistic. And the reason why I brought up OnlyFans is because OnlyFans is more practical than SoundCloud. So I just want to make that clear for anybody out there that might be confused from the tape. So let's keep going.
I don't know. Maybe. For me, I mean, it could be real. It could be fake. I don't know. AI is getting pretty good at mimicking this type of stuff. So it's really up in the air at this point if it's real or if it's fake. I'm kind of leaning towards it's probably real. That's why it was taken down. But it's up to you to decide what you think on that. But the real reason
it's probably
why
real.
are getting attention in the first place is because of really two things. One is you got that OV Ho tag playing in the background repeatedly and people were like, what the hell is that? And then two, you did have Drake mention the beef in those first lines that we covered where he said, for a rap battle or a rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit. Now, he did rap a little bit more in that snippet, right, where he mentioned Lil Durk and 21 Savage. He said, Durk's Boy Told Me Marvin Room was his favorite song. He was drilling to it. It's 1,000 people rapping murder shit and only like 10 people that'll really do it. Savage, you the only person checking in on me when we really in some shit. And then the snippet pretty much ends. He did name drop those two as well.
Why?
So those are contributing to why this is.
What's the correlation?
Now these songs again are supposed to be off of the P&D and Drake album that is supposed to be releasing here pretty soon. If I'm not mistaken, Drake actually had planned on dropping it earlier, but Kendrick surprise dropped GNX, and I think that kind of pushed Drake's plans back for the album a little bit because
I felt like that was so self-explanatory. Because he kept promising and promising the songs, and because he puts all his information out on Front Street, Kendrick being the man that he is, that's always in the background, he figured out when he was going to drop and said, you know what, me first. And look what happened. Don't let those numbers fool you. 300 what? 390 something or 380 something? 380K, 390K, whatever. Yo, don't let that fool you. You got to remember, there was no marketing that went into that. People always, it's not even like people always forget. People don't understand how much money goes into an album release. You can't just drop an album and expect it to go viral. You're not Kendrick. You got to pay for marketing, you know, to get your album featured on the homepage of Spotify. You got to pay for that, you know. All these things are paid for. You have to pay for these things to make the money back. You know, you got to pay for this to break even. You got to pay for this to make revenue. Right? Don't let those things fool you, bro. Do not let that thing fool you, you know? Because you got to remember, this sale is cool, but Kendrick's is superior because it had nothing attached to it. There was nothing attached to it. It was just album. That's it. Plain and simple. Dropped like a mixtape out of the blue, straight. Nothing went into it, bruh. Posting on YouTube, that's free. You know? He makes the money from the... Nigga, there's levels. There's levels. He's making the money from each YouTube video that he posts. And mind you, that yes, they were all audio, but you have to remember, with the amount of likes, with the amount of views, the comments, that all adds up to more money. So yes, it did say 380 something, 380,000. But with the YouTube sales, which nobody takes in, he could have doubled it. He could have doubled it. It could have been more. Oh, people are not thinking. People are not thinking. This man is smart. He made money. He made money.
We seen him on stream with Aiden Ross not that long ago, and Aiden asked him about the P&D album and when it was gonna come out. And Aiden said, specifically, you told me that album was gonna drop 3 weeks ago. Now, this stream happened about 3 weeks ago, making it about 6 weeks ago when Drake was gonna drop this album, but that's about right around the time that Kendrick dropped GNX. So it kind of comes out to me like maybe that's why it was pushed back, and the reason why we haven't heard these records yet, right? Y'all listen to Drake and tell me if that ain't what it sounds like. And remember the timeline. This was 3 weeks ago, but Aiden says that it was 3 weeks prior to this he was supposed to drop.
What are you listening to?
Music-wise?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you and P&D to drop that album, which you told me it was going to drop 3 weeks ago. You lied to me.
I know, you're right. It's coming.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I hear the album tonight?
Yeah, you can actually, if you want.
Alright.
It's pretty much there.
Rap's dead, bro. I'm sorry. It just is.
Let's not go there.
We don't got to go there, but it's dead.
Let's not go.
This is what happens when you allow people that don't know what goes on in the culture into the culture to screw up the ecosystem within it. Rap is dead. But at the same time, you're in the fourth quarter of rap. He didn't call it. Why didn't Drake call it? You are in the fourth quarter of the rap year. Nobody's dropping because it's winter, it's Christmas. Mariah Carey's doing numbers again. And there's levels to this because you got to understand, Kendrick dropped this album around this time. He dropped this album in the fourth quarter of the music year, the industry year. And his music is charting in the winter time when Christmas albums were supposed to. Y'all are not using y'all brains, bro. This nigga is charting in Christmas, knowing that Christmas songs take over the winter season. Yo, this thing, y'all niggas, like, this is crazy. The fact that I'm figuring these things out on the fly as I'm thinking and just processing the information that I'm taking in, I just find it incredible. Others cannot do the same. Now, I don't think you can do it as fast as me. Now, keep in mind, this took a while. Don't get it twisted, right? But at the same time, it's like, bro, y'all ain't thinking when it comes down to these things. You're so blinded by what you like that you can't see what is visible. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I find it incredible, bro. That's it. Let's keep going. And for him to say rap is dead, idiot. Idiot.
You know what? Honestly, it'll never die.
Keep it on the full cam. Not die as far as full on die.
It'll never die. What do you mean?
Music's just dry right now, bro. Chat, who do y'all listen to right now, bro?
Music's dry because it's the fourth quarter of the rap year. Yo, this nigga is dumb. This nigga is dumb, bro. You are stupid.
Nobody's dropping shit. I don't know, bro.
It was a weird NBA season. That's all it was,
It's alright.
It's all good. New season starts in 5 days anyway.
Facts. Brand new season, brand new.
And you let Joey Badass
So
beat
like
you
I
to the
said,
punch.
Putting two and two together, it seems to me like this album got pushed back because GNX
Absolutely.
dropped just because of the timeline. But as far as the records go, I know I couldn't play them for you guys. They still on Twitter though. They still exist. You just gotta go seek them out. Right? And as far as they go, I mean, I wasn't hearing nothing super impressive. It just sounded like regular Drake to me. The same stuff we've been getting for years now. It didn't seem like he stepped out of the box none, or he was changing his whole genre.
Why don't people see that as a problem? The same Drake that we've had for years. The same flow, the same cadence. The same energy. The same ethic behind every track. The same thing. Why are we okay with the same thing? And here's the thing, when it comes to evolution, it's not even have to be about your rapping capabilities, your rap cadence, anything like that. Just grow up, bruh. Just grow up. Just approach it at a grown sense, and you can switch up a whole song. Looking at things differently can allow you to change things for the better, possibly. Because if we're going to still get the same Drake that we've been getting over and over, year after year after year, and y'all are not getting bored, there's something wrong with the listeners. That programming that they put on you really is taking effect. Because me personally, I love when people elevate. I love when people level up. I love when people take that next couple steps in their artistic path. Why not do that? Why be fearful of doing something that could save your career? That's my question. Let's finish out the video.
Because of what happened between him and Kendrick Lamar, it just sounded like more of the same Drake, which a lot of people love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it just wasn't super impressive to me. I'm sure Drake fans are gonna love it when it does come out, when the album is
not the fans, the stands.
Yeah,
the stands are gonna love it.
That is the story. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. As always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.
Appreciate you, KB Goes Live. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate your contributions to what you do. We appreciate it all. Final thoughts is simply this. At this point in 2025, if nothing changes, if the flows, everything are all the same, at this point, throw the whole year away because y'all were not listening last year. Y'all were not listening. It's the same thing, bro. Now, understand this at the same time. And shout out to the Colors Instagram page. That page is letting me know that there are real artists out there. There are definitely real artists out there, because one thing people don't understand is that as long as you keep listening to Drake, as long as you keep investing time and money into this person, you're taking it away from people that actually have talent that can far exceed this individual right here. So, like I said, it's not the artist's fault all the time. It's the viewer, it's the listener's fault. Why are you loving this so much and not lending your ears to something that literally sounds better? Is my question. Why do you appreciate this so much, but you refuse to appreciate talent that far exceeds the individual currently at large? Those are my final thoughts. Listen, I looked at the camera like it was on. This is Single City Reactions, only on the Flexing Mind Network. Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Boy, we gotta get this thing fixed. Yo, it's getting ridiculous out here.